Okay, so we are here at Scuola Bates Italia and are honored to host Sarah Cobb here in Italy for the second time.
Thank you.
She came 2 years ago and she gave us the basic information of her research, and in this occasion we are going deeper into the Acu Light treatment and approaching vision problems, specific vision problems and eye diseases. And so we know a lot of her work, of her profession, and what we want to ask her now is something more personal. I mean, how his job, his research and this passion changed her inside or changed her life. I mean, when a person works with her passion, I think something happens. The two things are no more separated. So what happens? What happened to you?
I had been working with vision for 40 years. It was really the only thing that I was excited about doing because it changed people's lives. And people came to me believing that glasses were the answer or that they were going to go blind from their eye disease. And with my work, I could give them hope and we could see real changes.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, I was not using light in my work. When my father, who I loved very, very much, had a stroke and then had cataract surgery, and this revealed macular degeneration, which he always claimed was caused from the cataract surgery. He came to see me and his life had changed. He had been a man that had always read books and was interested in the computer and was a very, the things that he loved the most were books and information. And he could no longer read. And he also believed that he was going blind. And so I thought if there was anyone that could help him, it would be me. And so he moved into my house and I made dinner. Let's see. I started taking him to an acupuncturist. One eye was completely gone with macular degeneration. The other eye was what we call 20/40. I don't know how you say this, but so I took him to an acupuncturist that was trained in vision, and she was a Chinese doctor, and she gave my father herbs, and she gave him 3 needle treatments a week. And the acuity in his good eye, which is the only eye he had left, went from 20/40 to 20/25. 20/20 is normal, and so his acuity, his vision, was really almost normal now in one eye. And I thought, he should be fine now. He should be able to have his life back. I knew many people with one eye that could read and work with the computer and really have an enriched life. And he kept saying, I can't see. He just said it over and over again, I can't see. And so I had made dinner, and there was a big salad on the table, and he didn't have any salad. And I said, Dad, how come you didn't have any salad? He said, well, I couldn't see it. And then we were in a car, and we were driving down by a high school, and there was a marching band in the front of the high school, and he didn't turn his head. And I said, Dad, did you see the marching band? He said, no. And so I was working on an article on alternative treatments for macular degeneration because I was trying to help him, and I came across light therapy. The doctor that came out to my house had 2 houses, and my house was about halfway between his summer house and his winter house. And so I said, I'll make you a nice dinner and you can stay, and if you could look at my father. So he came and he mapped my father's field. And in the field normally would be very large in person because it's all that you see. My father's field in his good eye was like a little bean. And the stroke that he had collapsed the field. And so even though one eye was taken out with macular degeneration, the other eye was blind because the field was so small. They say if your field is less than 20 degrees, it's legal blindness. So he was prescribed blue-green light. The doctor left an instrument. He took light into the eyes for a month. And his field expanded, and his life changed. He started reading again. He was happy. He didn't. His balance was a lot better. He got involved. He made his own website, and it completely changed his life.
So it's a question of help, or love.
Yes, it was love. It was love, and it was help. And he. And I loved him so much, and I was so happy that I would never imagine that light would change his life so much. And so since then I have been studying light, reading every old book I could find, because once drugs came in, drugs and glasses, people didn't use light anymore. So the best books about light are the old ones.
So this is what is pushing you, love and help towards first the first was your father, and then your clients.
And then the clients, yes, then the clients would come
your
in.
attitude didn't change. Of course, you are more involved if it is a person you love so much as your father, but I think that maybe this is what is pushing you, love and help.
Yes, and then I was able to help others, and so many miracles happen with light.